Speaking of finding animal carcasses in a woods, I have a story about that. Be fly fishing around an alpine lake in a fairly remote part of my local range. The only people I've seen in the past 2 days were horsepackers back on the main trail. Exchanged pleasantries with them, noticed they all seem to have rifles. Passed it off as horsepackers just being horsepackers, they always overpack. Have no guns myself, just a backpack, camping gear, and fly fishing gear. Pulling in a lot of large fish today. The weather is nice. Thinking that I'll stay at this lake another night. Going around the shore, I come to a cove and almost step on a dead moose. Jump backwards about 10 feet because holy shit, dead moose. Creep a little closer because cool man, it's a dead moose. Notice that Bullwinkle didn't die of natural causes. Something has been eating him. On closer inspection, his entire midsection is hollowed out. Scratch that, this fucking moose looks like a victim of some top predator from the Serengeti. Notice fresh blood coating the soil. At this point, my brain starts doing what it should have done at first sight of the partially eaten animal. My eyes scan the surrounding trees. Did I scare somebody off when I came close? Am I being watched right now? Look down at the soil around the carcass hoping to find cougar tracks, but most of the dirt is lumpy and dry. All I can see are what look like bird tracks scratched into the muddiest, smoothest patches of the soil. Hundreds, and hundreds of bird tracks. The closer I look, the clearer the story becomes. I was looking for bear tracks, or mountain lion tracks. All I can see are fucking bird tracks. My travel to the lake was cross-country, and I leave by a cross-country route in the opposite direction. Concluding that bears or mountain lions must have killed the moose, and crows had just moved in afterwards, I rest easy on a campsite away from water, halfway between that lake and the next lake I will fish. Next day, I reach a lake several times bigger than the previous day's lake. Fishing is average. It's cloudy and windy, and I lose interest in fishing. Wander off into the brush, but quickly come upon another carcass, this time of a fairly large bear. Oddly, its torso is untouched, but its legs are all chewed down to the bones. Fucking bear looks like it walked on stilts. What the fucking heart? Acutely aware how alone I am in the woods right now. Out of nowhere, noises in the near distance. Sounds like weird babbling and footsteps. Can see the tops of half a dozen light brown organic things poking up over the brush. Have no fucking clue what I'm looking at. Hide, and tactically hold my breath, try not to make any sound or movement. My pack and clothes are all natural colors, so I think I'm doing a pretty good job. Do it bear mace. Get that ready to deploy it at any second. The light brown things turn out to be the tops of people's cowboy hatted heads on their horses. It's one